Hi, my name is Dharmendra Rai. I am an invisible selling trainer, and I am doing this video at the behest of my first marketing guru, Mr. Prakash Bang. Mr. Prakash Bang had hired me. He had given me my first job when I was in college, and we were making the world's largest consumer database. So it was absolutely memorable. One never forgets one's first boss, especially when he's a legend like Mr. Prakash Bang is. Mr. Bang wanted my views on one of the videos he's done recently on the concept and the dangers of brands which are not controlled by a single entity. If a brand is not controlled by a single entity, by a single person, or by a single company, then it creates all kinds of problems. And Mr. Bang has mentioned a few examples in his video. When I responded to him that I read this excellent book about one of the biggest, one of the most successful brands in India, which apparently has a turnover which is bigger than McDonald's and Domino's in India put together. He suggested I make a video about it. The brand I'm talking about is Haldiram's. It's a junk food brand or a snack brand, whichever way you look at it. If you were to Google Haldiram's logo, you'll see plenty of logos. One logo will have Haldiram's written on it. Another logo will have Haldiram's Nagpur written on it. If you just Google it, you will see one website called Haldiram's with an S. You'll see one website which just says Haldiram without an S. But then if you open that website, you'll see that it's talking about a brand which is called Haldiram's with an S. Now, all this creates a lot of confusion. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there like me who don't have a lot of time to analyze what they're buying. They tend to take snap decisions, especially when it comes to junk food or some fritters that you buy. Sometimes because you're bored, you get these shiny 10 rupee chips packets or fafda packets or gathia packets, and you just feel like nibbling on them sometimes. When somebody finicky like me, and I'm sure there are millions of people out there who are finicky, looks at one brand which says Haldiram's and another brand which says Haldiram's Nagpur, somebody like me is just immediately going to lay off. How come these two brands coexist? I don't know. I don't have the time to find out. I mean, as a consumer, I don't have time to find out. As an invisible selling trainer, me of all people, maybe 1 in a billion people like me will do the research and make a video like this. But otherwise, as a consumer, I just switch off. I say, I don't know what's going on. This is making me uncomfortable. Two brands with the same name but different punchlines and different colors. Okay, something's fishy here. I'm laying off. And there are plenty of other brands which are offering what Haldiram's is offering in a way, generically, if not specifically. So they may not be offering the exact snacks that Haldiram is offering, but they might offer chips, they might offer peanuts, they might offer cashew nuts, and plenty of other fritters. So that is one major problem that brands have when they are not being managed by a single entity. Right? You have different kinds of brands with the same name. It gets consumers to just switch off. There are plenty of other negatives about it, but to talk about just one other major negative is that if I have the ownership of Haldiram 1 and somebody else has the ownership of Haldiram 2, and Haldiram 2 messes up for some reason, the quality department messes up, and tomorrow there is a complaint on Twitter and social media that there's something wrong with this particular product of Haldiram's by some high-profile influencer saying, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to buy this brand again because I've had a bad experience." Now, though that happened on Haldiram 2, for plenty of people, they don't know that there is a Haldiram 1 and Haldiram 2, or they think that there is some kind of link between Haldiram 2 and Haldiram 1. So they're going to say, I don't care that this happened in Haldiram 2, and I don't know what the connection is between Haldiram 2 and Haldiram 1. Or I know there's no connection between Haldiram 1 and Haldiram 2, but my lizard brain, my amygdala, is telling me to just avoid Haldiram 2 and Haldiram 1 just to be on the safe side. And hence, it is recommended that you never be in this position. What somebody could do in such a situation, and there is a fantastic web series. It's got Michael Keaton, who plays Batman, who is playing Ray Kroc. It's a fantastic web series on Netflix. He bought the McDonald's name and had total control over it from the McDonald brothers. And as you know, McDonald's is a fantastic multi-billion-dollar brand. So that's just one example that goes to show that you need to be very, very finicky about branding. And if you're going to have more than one master, just like a man cannot serve more than one mistress, a brand also cannot serve more than one mistress. I hope that was useful. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're smart. If you're not, well, you wouldn't have come to this point of the video anyway. Thank you.